Hello, my fellow investigators. Welcome to Watch Us Lose, where we are playing every ancient one in Fantasy Flight Games Eldritch Horror.
This week we are still fighting the Antediluvians with all of the good cards removed, and we still hate Rob.
And I'm the Rob that they hate.
I'm the Eric who is hating the Rob.
And I'm the Len.
Remains impartial on the issue.
You know what? I have to say, after the way our last session ended, I'm glad that you guys came back. I am glad that the little kitty is here.
I know, my cat came to say hi.
Yeah.
She's also upset at you, Rob, so
That's fair.
this is why.
That's fair. Yeah, so it was a little rough last week, and I'm glad that you're gonna play with us. Play again to see what happens. We have a few problems that I guess we should address. One is that among the ways for us to lose this game is if the Mythos deck runs out, and typically we burn through one Mythos card a turn, and we have 5 left. So I'm pretty sure that one way or the other tonight's going to be our last game, or our last session against the Antediluvian here. Because we still have not made a lot of progress on the second mystery. We have 1 out of the 4 clues that we need. So we need to solve this, resolve 1 more mystery, and not lose any more doom. We're at 6 doom left. If that hits 0, the Antediluvian is going to wake up. But I'm going to bet that the Mythos deck is more of a danger than the doom track. What do you guys think?
It's hard to say.
I mean, we may want to get rid of at least 1 red gate. That triple doom staring us in the face in 4 turns might be tight, but hopefully we if we can somehow miraculously knock out this mystery this turn, that might buy us enough time to do it.
Right. So part of the other tension that we're going to face is that whenever we lose an investigator, our doom also goes down. And at the end of last week, we lost our dear friend Roland Banks, who has served with us for many a game, and how he is replaced by Monterey Jack. And Len, you're going to be covering Monterey today, right?
Yeah.
You don't sound thrilled about this.
Well, no, I'm basically hoping to keep Monterey alive because he is so much. He's got more health and sanity than the rest of us combined. So
that's right, because he's a fresh investigator. He doesn't have a whole lot of items working for him, but he does have his fresh stats, whereas Agatha over here is at 2 health and 2 sanity. Joe Diamond is also at 2 and 2. And Zoe is at 2 and 1. Plus she's corrupted. And
she might not be long for this world.
I'm not convinced any of us are long for this world.
Listen, I'm just gonna let you and everybody and all our viewers know I'm gonna do everything possible to keep Agatha alive. I'm going to somehow manage to keep her alive. I have enjoyed the hell out of playing her.
She is a surprisingly strong character.
Yes.
I have always undervalued Agatha. I have passed over Agatha 100 times. I have looked at her and I saw that 1 strength and I'm like, no, that's just useless. You can't fight any monsters. But she is blowing through monsters because she gets the right spells and just powers through them. So it is You have turned me around on Agatha. You've turned me around on spellcasters in general. I hated spellcasters. The first couple of times I played this game, I played spellcasters, and I got a bunch of glamour spells that murdered me.
Yeah, those are
And
the
I'm
worst.
like, this is awful. You get spells and it kills you. That's no good.
Well, it depends very much on what spells and your character. So the good news for Monterey, at least, is that he is sitting on right around 3 clues, which we very well might need, because our mystery today is the Order of the Rising Stars, where all we got to do is have research encounters that give us clues. We already have 1 on here. We just need 3 more.
If I can interrupt for a second, Rob, I need to acknowledge our viewers. First of all, the fact that we have some new ones, I'm happy to see that. But Bill just cracked me up because he said, "Let's hear a moment of silence to honor Roland Banks. He was a talented agent who loved traveling the oceans." And boy, that is the truth. I had to acknowledge that because I was laughing very hard while you guys were talking.
All right. Bill wins the game. We're gonna lose, but Bill wins.
Well, I like to think that that's one of the benefits of being a viewer of Watch Us Lose. If you're cheering us on and we win, you win. If we do in fact lose, you get to laugh at us and win that way. So
I think we should have Monterey be the lead investigator the rest of the way to soak, or at least until we can kind of lick our wounds, right? I mean, do you guys have any objections to that?
I have no objections to that.
And I think this turn, all 4 characters need to be on clues.
Yes. Agreed.
So I'm going to ask the table's advice when it comes to Zoe. Does it make more sense, do you think, to go up to the cul-de-sac to this clue, or to come down to Africa?
Well, you're not going first, but it makes more sense to go up to the cul-de-sac because you get to rest before going up there, and you have 1 sanity and corruption.
Absolutely agree with that.
All right.
Even
That's
if
a
it
good
takes
point, Eric. I wasn't even thinking about that, but you're totally right.
All right. So we've decided on our lead investigator. We have something resembling a plan.
Something.
Here goes nothing.
Let's do it.
Yeah, like a cat resembles a lion. That's and one of those weird hairless cats that they get for people with allergy. That's what we have that resembles a plan.
I tuned in on the wrong character. I was looking for a guy in a trench coat, but we're starting off with Monterey in the pyramids.
Green hat there. Yeah. So Monterey is going to do 2 things. He's going to take a ship ticket. Can he do that from the wilderness attached to the sea? Or is it city spaces only?
Path.
No, it's city spaces only. I was incorrect.
What I thought, but
all right. I'll take a focus. Whoa. What was that? Whoa. That scared the living crap out of me.
Creepy as heck, and I don't think I am transmitting the game sound, so none of the audience heard it.
Wow.
Under Back has a very creepy sound effect to him. Yes.
He does. All right, so for those who didn't hear me, I took a focus on a resource. I'm going to sit in the pyramids.
Okay.
Right. So that brings us to Zoe's turn, who I guess is going to rest. She doesn't have anything that stops her from resting or recovering when she does that. She doesn't get anything cool when she does it. So we're just going to go to 3 and 2.
She gets to stay alive.
And then she goes to here.
Yep. So my turn. I am going to copy Zoe. I am going to rest. I really wanted to get a boat ticket, but this game has been hidden hard. And then I'm going out to the ocean to sit on a clue in honor of Roland.
Yeah, a boat ticket would definitely be useful in this situation. But what can we do?
All right, and Agatha is also going to rest. She is only going to get 1 sanity because she has hypothermia. So when you perform a rest, you can't recover health. Roll a die. On a 4, 5, or 6, discard this card. Hey,
Nice.
there we go. That's kind of big because she needs to get rid of that.
Yeah.
And she's going to zip along the world and head over to Space 2, I believe.
All right. So that was pretty smooth. Let's do some encounters. So starting with a wilderness encounter.
No, a research. Yeah, wilderness research.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. There we go. All right. A handsome young man is studying some unusual flora. Test observation -1.
Okay. That's already not good. 2, so his observation is 3. We're rolling 2 dice. Channeling my inner Laura to roll well with less than a lot of dice. Hey, it worked!
Nice.
If you pass, you impress him by identifying the genus and species of the plant. Gain the Jake Williams unique asset.
That's not the clue we were looking for,
That is
game.
not
The clue.
Let's see what Jake does. Jake Williams, when you gain this card on the deck, improve strength. Once per round during the action phase, you can shuffle the Expedition Encounter or the Mystic Ruins deck. That actually fits very well with Monterey Jack, oddly enough. And we'll take the strength. Oops, we'll take a positive one. Okay.
All right. Let's see if Zoe can get luckier.
Yeah, please.
Okay, research encounter. Zoe's in wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. You notice that the soil has been disturbed in this area. Test observation.
The best stat for Zoe.
And I don't think I have any rerolls. I don't have a focus. Use my expedition guide. So it's just straight up 1 die. I can't even.
What do you mean straight up? You can keep taking corruption.
You can.
Have we looked at the other side of the corruption yet?
We have. The other side makes, for each corruption, you discard focuses and resources, and then at 3, you discard talents or 1 improvement. And for 5, you gain a Bane condition.
Okay, I'll reroll.
So, you done?
No. No, I am not.
Okay.
Like it.
I don't. But
Yeah, I feel like one more. Like this is as far as. Oh!
Ah!
You're only blessed.
All right. If you fail, you twist your ankle.
Hold on.
What?
I have 1 talent to. I don't have any improvements.
Right. It's the Bane, I was thinking.
Yeah, well, that's at 5. I only have 4. I'll get 1 when the. No. We need this clue.
That's the spirit.
We need this clue. She's not going to survive anyways.
Oh
Okay.
Ugh.
So here's the question: couldn't you, at this point, you could just take infinite amount until you pass, right?
Well, except I'll get a.
Well, you're already going to get the Bane on her. Yeah.
You're already going to get a Bane.
Well, fuck it, yeah. Let me, is this the gambler fallacy?
I don't know, but get rid of that
This is a
die for the
sunk
love of God. That die is terrible. Look at that. It was on it and it rolled off. It
No.
like that thing needs
No.
to be deleted
No.
immediately.
No. We're gonna do it with this die.
Oh my God. Oh,
Rob,
I like it, Rob.
this is horrible,
This
Rob.
is perfect. Oh, it was there. It was on the edge of the tree. Get that.
No edge here. It's driving me nuts.
No, this is good. This is good. We need to see how many tokens Rob can hold at once.
I have a plan.
There it is.
I have a
The
plan.
plan is to run out of Eldritch tokens.
No, I'm gonna get rid of them and get a dark pack.
There you go.
Sure, fine. All right. If you pass, you discover the ancient burial site has been desecrated. Gain this clue.
All right,
We are desperate.
and we're gonna put that clue on here, and that's my turn.
All
Okay.
right. Joe, you're on a C space, right?
I am on a C space.
You slip into a restricted area to investigate unusual noises coming from the crew quarters. Test observation -1.
Used to be my best skill until that Mythos phase killed us.
It's still your second best.
Look at that. That's how it's done, Eric. Take notes, Rob. If you pass, you find a journal detailing a gruesome transformation. Gain this clue.
All right. I'm putting it on the mystery.
Oh, it all comes down to Agatha.
Yep.
Now, I want you guys to know something. I said I would protect Agatha at all costs. Actually, I got 85 clue rerolls here,
Yeah.
so
You got a lot.
all right.
You can spend a lot of clues to.
It might be like Rob. I might burn through all of them just to get the one success. We'll see what
Well,
happens.
Next
that's
mystery will
better
be-
for you than it was for.
Yeah,
The
that's
next
true.
mystery is going to be something like get an artifact and a spell and a clue and complete an expedition encounter, and then maybe we'll consider solving this mythos if we're in a good mood or something.
All right, you ready for this?
Let's do it.
You find yourself dreaming of a bustling emerald city. Test will -1.
Will's at a 3, so at least that's 2 dice. That's a good
Yeah.
start.
And your clues are better clues.
The clues let me re-roll all, so
But you don't need them.
look at that.
If you pass, you observe the ways of the inhuman citizens that reside there. Gain this clue and 1 talent condition.
Hell. Okay.
So-
Boom.
I gotta say, thanks to Rob's bloody mindedness.
Yeah. No, we needed that clue.
Yeah, we needed the clue.
It's a sort of useless talent, so she got perceptive, which allows me to re-roll a die on observation, which is fine, but to spend a clue to re-roll up to 2 dice when resolving a test. Oh, that's not.
Well,
Not
maybe
bad.
the flip was 50. All right. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, let's see how this hard mythos will do. Let's see.
Had to get 1,000,000 Eldritch tokens.
Oh my god. Okay, well, we moved the omen, and now
I
we need to
think.
take 1 sanity hit.
Yep, I think that's Jack.
Yeah, before Jack does though, I'm gonna instill bravery in Jack because he needs to be brave.
Okay.
So I'd be rolling 7 dice. 5 plus these 2. Done really well with a little amount of dice. Let's see how I blow it with a big amount.
Oh, no problem.
Not too bad.
That's better. So he doesn't take the sanity hit and no other bad effects, but I do get a clue. That's why I did it. Okay. And now-
okay, physics is acting weird on Instill Bravery.
What?
Or it's sitting on the. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
But then we also discard a sanity from the sheet, so now we are down to 0.
Yes.
But we have a cultist, so.
But for the moment, we're down to 0.
For the moment, we're down to 0. Yes. All right. And then any blue gates? I think there was 1, right? Buenos Aires. So we
Mhm.
lose 1. And Rob, please take us through Reckonings. I never get the order
All
right.
Give me 1 second here because I forgot something. So Reckoning.
Okay.
So the first thing we're gonna do is look at monsters on the board. So we have the Shuggoth, who recovers all health, but he hadn't lost any because we knew that was going to happen. And then the Spawn of Seaback. Each investigator on this space loses 1 sanity. So I think that we are okay with that as well. After that, we do Mythos cards in play, and there are none.
Wait,
Actually,
did you get the cultist?
We missed the cultist, and so the cultist is going to add 1 sanity to the Antediluvian sheet. All right, so then, do we have any Mythos cards in play?
Do not.
We do not. Do we have conditions and items?
Oh, no.
So Monterey Jack is clean. Zoe, however, is not. So she has a corruption, which reads gain 1 Eldritch token, then flip this card. So we're going to pretend that she has another Eldritch token on her. We're going to flip this, and starts with you may gain a Dark Pact condition, discard all of your Eldritch tokens. We're going to do that.
Like it. Oh, I see. That's why you said pretend.
Yeah. At this point, usually I'm the one that goes, "Oh no, Dark Pact," but it doesn't matter. it really doesn't. We have to play close to the edge, or we will get slaughtered here.
No, we're not. We're not getting out of this alive.
Yes, we are. All right, that's the only Reckoning for us, by the way.
That's all.
Yeah.
Nothing on Joe.
Nope.
Yeah. All right.
So now we spawn a gate. Gate coming out on the pyramids. Oh, right onto Monterey Jack. Monterey gets hit in the face with that gate.
And a crawling one. Magical resistance.
Ooh, that's not good.
To review how magical resistance works, in order to add dice to your strength check, you have to have they have to come from either spells or cards with the magic trait.
No.
Yes.
I thought it's magical resistance.
I'm sorry. Yes, it's the opposite because it's magical resistance and physical resistance. So you can't add dice from cards that have magic trait. But you can use any special text.
The thing that's tough about that for Monterey, which means he's not going to deal with damage, is equal to your strength. That's a heavy hitter for Monterey with 5 strength. So he will be running.
So, Rob?
Yep.
I have some bad news for Zoe.
What's that?
At the end of the encounter phase, we had 5 gates.
Yeah. That's I'll go into why that's fine.
Okay.
So, but yeah, you're right. The encounter phase ended. And Zoe has a thing here that says at the end of the encounter phase, if there are 5 or more gates on the game board, discard this card and gain the Gone Astray. This actually could be bad. Because when you gain this card, gain 1 Bane condition. I was prepared for that. But if it is a Dark Pact, I could no, because I did that during
Dark Pacts
the encounter
aren't
phase.
Banes. Dark Pacts are deals.
Right, so we're fine. So I just take a Bane.
I'm shuffling the wrong deck. Yeah, go
So
ahead.
I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm cursed. This is fine. This is fine. I'm just taking it for the team. I always guess wrong.
I do too on those. Okay, and now we have the rest of the card, which is Calamitous Fortune. You've seen too much of the world of nightmares. Things that used to be simple have become nearly impossible. Everyday chores are deadly risks. Your only hope is to adapt and learn a new way of living. Each investigator rolls a die and resolves the matching effect. 1 to 2, gain a cursed condition. Hey, Rob, guess what? You don't have to worry about that anymore.
But I think, don't I flip the card if I get cursed again?
Oh, yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yep. So you do have to worry.
Yep.
3 to 5, impair 2 skills of their choice. But if you roll that 6, you gain a talent condition. So, starting with Mr. Monterey Jack, I'm going to do a little shuffle and a wee.
Where did it go?
It's a mother effing 1. Alrighty. A curse for Monterey Jack.
All right.
Zoe.
Yeah.
Come on, Zoe. Roll that 6.
4. What does that give me? Impair
2 skills. Oh. Now, you can't impair observation. Is that right?
Correct.
Oh.
You can't impair a skill and you can't choose to impair a skill at level 1.
Okay.
All right.
God.
What am I doing? I'm flipping.
You're rolling a die. Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, I'm pushing. What I'm doing is pushing the wrong button. All right, let's do this. Nope.
That's
2
curse for you.
Curse condition. Everyone's cursed. You get a curse. I get a curse. We all get a curse.
Roll this die. Roll. Go. Compare 2 skills. Okay, I can live with that. I will lose my lore. And you know what? You guys aren't going to believe this, but I'm going to impair my influence.
I believe it.
For anyone that's played with me
too late
before,
in the
that's
game.
sacrilegious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't buy anything right now. We're trying to power through this.
Yeah.
All right. So the good news is we completed the Order of the Rising Stars.
All right.
I don't even want to look at this.
No. Oh, that's a lot of words. That is a lot of words.
God, I'll tell you a story when we're done with this.
I don't like this at all.
All right, time immemorial. The machinations of the Order of the Rising Stars have reached a critical juncture, and across the world, the Order works to harness the powers that, in eons past, fueled ancient civilizations. But for what purpose? So, when this card enters play, place an Eldritch token on each of the following spaces: 2, 8, 9, and 21. Did we do that?
Mm-hmm.
So 2 is under the Mystic Ruins, is that right?
Yeah, I'm standing on it.
I get to stand.
1 is
You're
over
standing
here.
on
I'm standing on.
Yep.
21 is over here. Did I miss one? 1, 2,
Yep.
3.
2, 8, 9 right here.
Okay.
So here's the good news. Oh, go ahead. Finish reading.
As an encounter in a space containing an Eldritch token, you may attempt to disrupt the ritual, test lore -1. If you pass, you may spend 2 clues to place that Eldritch token on this card. If you fail, a cultist monster ambushes you. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to half the number of investigators solve this mystery. So I just impaired my lore, and I don't think I have any skills or spells. Joe doesn't have... Oh, Joe has a spell.
It's not spells, it's clues.
Clues?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And Agatha can pretty much handle this in 2 turns.
All right.
She's the only one with clues.
Yeah.
All right. So, as we go into the next turn, I'm going to recommend that Joe also hunts for some service assets to help us out.
That's not a bad idea.
All right. And I think Monterey Jack should stay the lead investigator.
I concur, good sir. So, Monterey is actually going to move up to Rome. And since he's cursed, I mean, there isn't a lot for him to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have him try to acquire assets.
Yep.
So he's got 2 dice. He's got a resource. He hasn't gone into debt yet. So the possibilities are endless.
Woo.
Oh, I forgot to pull up cursed dice, but guess what, everybody? Those are 6s.
Woo-hoo.
Oh, baby. All right, Monterey, let's go shopping. Oh, crap. I'm going to take the blade and the tome. I'm going to go into debt, take the blade and the tome.
Mm-hmm.
Going into debt, spending the resource. Because that can give him clues, potentially. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully the game will be over by then, but he's also in position if there needs to be help.
Yeah.
So he gets a debt. Maybe there are things...
Private care. When you gain this card, immediately recover all health and sanity. And the fishing net. It annoys me that I think we need to give that to Agatha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You still want me to hunt for service assets?
Yes.
I mean, okay.
No, absolutely. Because if there's something that can, because we still need to like teleport Agatha to one of these other places.
No, we don't.
You
She
have
can. I have to stay
this
here.
turn.
I can stay here, buy a boat ticket. Next turn, I can just.
You
No,
cannot buy
You
a
can't buy a boat
at sea.
ticket in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, bugger.
And you will get murdered by sea bass. There, that guy's tough.
Oh yes, the spawn of the sea bass.
Oh, that's a really good point.
All right, so I'm gonna move to Arkham. And do I rest or do I focus? I guess I rest, right?
What about not resting, focusing, and if she dies, she dies. I mean, she's cursed, she's corrupt, she's got a dark pact.
Yeah. I'm more or less on board with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, then, what don't we want? Bandages are nice. Private care is nice.
Fishing net.
Fishing net? Yeah, all right. Get rid of the fishing net, and we will look. We don't have Roland anymore. Roland was surprisingly useful to pull those out without having to pay for it. Mm-hmm. Well, look at what we got here. When you gain this card, you may immediately move up to 2 spaces.
Oh my!
And it cost 1, so you could go here and then purchase the private flight.
That's
and move closer.
Rob, that was sage-like.
Oh, 1, 2, you can get there. Okay, yeah. All right. So you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to try to summon a Bakshi to go up to this clue.
Mm-hmm.
And so I test lore, and my lore is a 3, but I am cursed. I got no focuses, no nothing.
Doesn't it damage you when you don't ride it right?
Yes.
Okay. As long as you knew that, then you. That's fine.
This is a stellar plan.
It doesn't matter.
This has Leroy Jenkins written all over it.
The only thing we have to do is keep Agatha alive. If Agatha dies, we're over. If anyone else dies, it doesn't matter. We can't
We have to also make sure the doom doesn't collapse on us.
Yeah.
And
all right,
dying does that. But go ahead, make your roll.
You will not, guys, want me to not do this?
We want you to take your turn. We believe in you, Eric.
Well, then you're wrong, but sure. Nope. Let's flip the card. 0. No creature appears, but leaves you exhausted. Impair strength unless you discard the dice. Screw it.
Good try. Good try.
Good.
Put that over here.
Okay.
Was that your second or your first action?
That's my second action. I put a service asset, and I tried to move further than I could have. I probably should have just moved, but that was that.
All right.
All right. So Agatha is going to acquire assets. I'm now sad that I.
No, you cannot.
You're still at.
You're right. You're right.
You
So
can
instead,
focus.
I'm going to take the action on my cryptic text. I'm going to attempt to decipher a cryptic message. If you pass, you uncover secrets that could alter the fate of humanity.
This could be huge.
Right? So I will, actually, I'm going to use my action on my character, which allows me to perform an action on a ritual tome and gain +2. So now I'll be rolling 6 dice. Let's do that instead. 6 dice. I only need 1 success. I mean, what do the odds say? Oh my effing god! I almost rolled all. Alright, so I'm gonna spend a clue. I know we need them for other things, but we only need 4 of them. So one would think I could get 12 a success on 12 dice, right? Oh, there it is.
Jesus, barely.
Well, this makes up for me rolling double 6s a few times, but all right, it's a pass. So let's see what we get. You notice a single letter on the bottom corner of each page. You write them down in order. Resolve one effect of your choice. I can spend a sanity to improve a skill, then flip this card, or gain a boon, then discard this card. It's time for the boon, folks.
Yeah.
We don't have time to waste.
It would have been
Hit
really
me up with a
sweet
boon,
if
please.
that was a
Advance the current mystery.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
Well, there you go. Yet
Yet
again. Len gets everything.
Don't be a hater.
Len is our only hope at this point, so I am not naysaying at this point. Give Len everything. If I could give Len my stuff, I would.
Oh, that is too kind. So that was action 1. Action 2, I will
Rest with 2 health.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if I use my Divermis thing, I can prevent. No. I'll rest. You talked me into it, Eric. I was going to be reckless, but we need to keep her alive. That was what I said I was going to do. So. All right, encounter for Mr. Monterey Jack in Rome.
Are you at 3 and 4?
I'm now at 3 and 4.
You're now at 3 and 4.
I was at.
Okay. I must not have knocked you down for something at some point. I don't know. Okay. Our encounters.
Monterey's in Rome, and like Bill points out, that's the reason I went there. It's a good place to get blessed too. Perhaps we can get rid of this curse early.
Let's find out. During Carnival, wearing a mask emboldens you. Improve will.
Okay.
You try to charm the other revelers. Test influence -1.
Influence. Oh, you mean 1? I'll be rolling 1 cursed die, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I got this. No, that was not a roll, as much as I want to keep that. That's a 1.
If you fail, a masked figure stalks you through the alleys. Gain 1 pursuit condition. That's fine. That's.
Where is pursuit? Oh,
it's under
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Haunted.
All right. Eric, could I have an Arkham encounter, please?
You can have an Arkham encounter. Let's see, Americans. Okay, Arkham. An anonymous patient in the asylum pleads with you to share what you have learned. You may spend 1 clue to share what you know. If you spend the clue, the man begins chanting a long dead language, gain 1 incantation spell.
I have no clues to spend, so let's just get rid of that.
Okay, that was that. Well, again, in honor of Roland, I am stuck at sea.
Just at a regular sea space.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, regular sea. Cursed at sea, literally.
One of the sailors is singing an old sea shanty about a woman searching for her dead husband. The story seems familiar to you. Test lore -1. Oh, please pass this.
God, not focus. I wish
Please pass this.
Nope.
Had you passed, you would have gotten blessed. Instead, there is no instead.
Yep.
So, I guess if you're going to fail,
That was
take no negatives with it.
painful. There's nothing that lets me reroll. No, nothing. Nope.
So, how do you guys feel about Agatha doing a blessed mystic ruin? Let's do it.
Are you
Wait,
sure
no!
you don't want to disrupt the ritual?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, all right.
Where is your head tonight?
Okay, I didn't know it was an encounter. Silly person I am.
As an
Yes.
encounter on a space containing an Eldritch token, you may attempt to disrupt the ritual. Test
Alright.
lore -1.
Lore -1. I'll be rolling 3 dice. That's a pass.
If you pass, you may spend 2 clues to place that Eldritch token on this card.
Boop and boop. Eldritch token on the card, please. Alrighty.
Alright,
Mythos.
halfway there. Now
Halfway
for a
there.
Mythos.
Oh, it's another hard Mythos and no reckoning, so we can't even try to get rid of the curses.
Alright, so we're going to go to the green spot on the Omen track. How many green gates do we have? I see one.
Just the one.
Alright, so we're going to come down to 4 Doom.
Monster Surge.
Out of that blue gate,
Blue Gate.
green gate.
Okay, no, I was making sure there wasn't another effect. Haunting Horror. I keep putting it on the wrong gate. Yeah, sorry. You got it. And Amigo. Ugh.
Alright, so the Haunting Horror.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's going to go and attack folks. The Migo is just going to go and eat clues.
That's fine.
All right.
That's fine because Monterey has a his story. There's clues on the game board greater than or equal to 10, so we're fine there. Okay, so we've done the surge. We get. Speaking of clues, we're going to spawn 2 of them. One of them on space 17, and another on Tokyo.
Okay.
And now the fun. Let's see. That this mockery should take your place as the universe's most vile insult. Yet, there it is, just beyond your reach, wreaking havoc and undoing all the good that you have accomplished, smiling all the while with the face you see every day in the mirror. Replaced by another. Spawn the doppelganger epic monster and the lead investigator space. God. Then the lead investigator gains a lost in time and space condition. If they already had a lost in time and space, spawn a gate and spawn the monster in that space instead. So, where's Monterey's in Rome, except now he's not. He is elsewhere. He's out in the nether regions.
Whew. Yeah, that doppelganger's tough.
But
Fortunately, we're going to die long before we have to deal with it.
Except that it's going to eat up Doom.
Well, if we roll poorly.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And so we have our Lost in Time and Space card out here. Monterey Jack is basically nowhere for his next turn. But fortunately, he's a spare character, so Len, you'll still get to do stuff.
Is he a lead? Can he be leaded time lost in time and space?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought if you were lost in time and space, you couldn't.
Oh, it couldn't what? I'm sorry, maybe I misheard you.
You lead investigator because you're lost in time.
As soon as he becomes the lead investigator, we have to assign a new lead investigator.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Oh,
he can't be lead investigator.
So put it on Zoe.
No, I'll take it.
No, we're basically trying to kill her off.
But if she survives, I mean, she's good. Are you kind of over Zoe?
I'm a little
So it
over Zoe.
Sounds like.
All right.
I placed someone else in the last round. I'm not gonna like go and try to hunt all of those monsters just to
Go right
get
for the
rid of her.
doppelganger.
But I'm not sure what to do with her.
I if we could maybe close a red gate in case we need one more turn, because if that thing wakes up when we solve the third mystery,
Yeah, but the red gates.
they're too far.
Well,
Well, no, I guess I could get a ticket and go to the red gate up here.
Or what about
I
just
could
encountering
come and
Roland?
Encounter Roland, which at least
That
will
would
give
retreat
us some
Doom. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
same, and you get stuff.
yeah, that seems like a better idea.
All right, so we're gonna get a boat ticket and spend the boat ticket and come down to here. So that is her turn. Joe's
Okay.
turn.
Joe's turn. Do I try moving or just assume Agatha's gonna get it done? Okay, so the first thing is I'm going to get another service asset. And we'll get rid of the scribe's journal. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be. I was gonna say to put it on Agatha, but
We
That's
actually are gonna have a problem with Agatha
why?
because she can't shop in San Francisco to get the flight because of all the monsters.
Okay, so go to
Oh my God!
Tokyo, get the flight, and go down to Sydney, I guess.
No.
Get a boat ticket. Go to Tokyo and get a boat ticket.
Go to Tokyo.
Oh, no.
I could go
get
to
the
Tok-
flight to Sydney, close the gate, and then go to Space 21.
It means 3 rounds instead of 2.
No.
Wait, no, I go to Tokyo.
Go to Tokyo.
Oh wait, I can go to Tokyo and just straight up buy the flight.
Right.
Right.
That's
And
one
then-
turn. Oh,
then
right,
one
and then
turn
right,
to
the second-
Sydney.
Sydney.
Right.
Not
Yes,
to the Eldritch
yes,
Tokyo.
yes. You got it.
All right. So sorry for that interruption, Eric.
Do I still want to put a service asset down?
Sure.
Yeah.
A journal. Or do you want that?
So, I mean, you might get the flight that takes you anywhere,
All right. We'll
Yeah,
put it-
exactly.
or something
Put it
that will
aside.
kill a bunch of monsters.
We really need Roland.
Well, Roland
have-
went a little crazy.
All right. This is not a good one.
No.
Training regiment. All right. And then I'm going to move here and attempt to get a clue, because if I can get a clue, I can get rid of a doom
Okay.
with a newspaper report.
All right.
Right. So Agatha is walking over to Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to attempt to acquire assets,
Okay.
and she's rolling 2 dice on that.
There you
Okay,
go.
she had 1 success. That is perfect because I'm going to.
Yeah.
I don't think I need the private care. I'm gonna save that for one of you guys. I'm gonna buy the charter flight, and I'll take the training regimen. I'll go
Okay.
into debt.
All right.
I'm risking it here.
I would
So,
not do that for the training regiment, but
well, the improving the skill. I'm closing gates. I can.
it's your
I can-
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she's gonna be all right. So I'll improve observation. I get a talent. If someone could draw me up one, please.
Resilient.
Oh, thank you. That's the kind of thing I was looking for. So now I'm protected on strength and health and sanity. So
We put down the Ankh, which is nice. And we get night classes, another service.
More talents.
Or you gain 2 talents. And another talent.
Then Monterey Jack doesn't do anything.
Right. All right, so we up to encounters, right?
Yep.
So
You encounter...
yeah, so why don't you read the in case of sanity.
In case of sanity, you spend days searching for Roland without success until one night he finds you. He throws his belongings at you and begins to babble endlessly about a variety of unrelated subjects. Gain all of his possessions and any number of service assets he has set aside. Well, that's none set aside, but you gain all of his.
So I gain all of this stuff, and I'll deal with that in a bit.
Okay, you struggle to decipher his confusing monologue. Observation.
Observation. Where am I?
You
Observation is a 1.
But you get a +2
I get a
because
plus
you
2.
got Dr. Kafir Ali, which gives you +2.
All right.
And now you got a buttload of clues.
Yep.
I think. Hold on. I think I didn't roll that. Was there any modifier to that? No. Right.
Yeah, so you should roll 3.
All right. So
You have 4 clues.
I have 4 clues. This
What's-
is an observation test. So when using a focus to reroll a die, when resolving an observation or strength test, you may reroll up to 2 dice instead. I'm going to
Nice.
start with that. Come on.
Oh,
Jesus, what?
Okay, no, Rob, don't.
Don't.
You're right by an Eldritch token.
yeah,
You
just
have,
in case
you would
something.
have
Okay.
2 clues. Next round, you could go there too.
All right.
Yeah, but the problem is he'd be rolling 1 cursed die to do it.
Well, yeah, sure.
But you're right. You're
well,
absolutely right. It's a backup plan.
Okay.
And all you're going to do is retreat Doom. So I would, yeah.
All
No,
right.
I'll
I'll accept the wisdom of the group.
All right, Joe, you are on a city space.
I'm on a city space.
Police report that people are being abducted by a monster dwelling in the sewer system. Wandering through the underground tunnels, you're suddenly attacked by a deep one. Test strength.
Anything that helps strength. It's not a combat encounter. It just says deep one. All right. My strength is a 2. Nope.
If you fail, lose 1 health from the struggle. Not too
All
terrible.
right.
All right, Agatha is doing an otherworldly encounter.
Did you lose your strength?
I did.
All right. An otherworldly encounter?
Yes, sir.
The Great Hall of Silano. The book you are looking for is not on its proper shelf. You search the surrounding area, but after long hours, you have lost the will to keep searching. Test will.
Okay, I have a will of 3. Pious.
The tome was hidden at the back of the shelf. Opening it up, you find a series of handwritten instructions scrawled in the margin. You follow the instructions to the best of your understanding. Test lore.
I have a lore of 4.
Okay, that did it.
If you pass, close this gate. All right.
And then Monterey. Who'd like to read Monterey's card?
Strange worlds. You wander from one strange world to another, always at the edge of existence. You believe it is possible to open a portal that can return you to the real world. Test lore -1.
1 cursed die. 1 cursed die. Oh, baby. Dee-lee-lee-dee-lee-lee-dee-lee-lee. Here we go. Not looking good. Oh, it's a 5, too. Should I spend the focus?
If you pass, you're gonna go where you want. If you fail, we're gonna spawn a gate and go there.
Yeah, we will spend the focus.
Yeah. Nope. All right. So, spawn a gate.
Oh, what do you know? A red gate. And then I have to encounter that gate?
No, I don't think so.
Yes. It says if you fail, spawn a gate and place your investigator token on that space, then encounter that gate.
Oh.
Well, this could be bad. Or good.
I mean,
I don't have to fight the monster at least, so.
I guess not. That's weird.
Yeah. Fire me up a...
And the gate is where the Eldritch token we were trying to...
Yeah.
That didn't go well.
Especially when you throw a monster on it.
So now you're in Las Carcosa. A strange-looking man named Wild offers to repair your reputation in exchange for information. Hey, I've read that story. You may spend 1 clue to resolve the past effect. If you do not spend the clue, resolve the fail effect.
The fail effect is happening. I have no clue.
All right, let's bring it over here so we can read. After turning down the offer, you find yourself the target of a smear campaign engineered by Wild. You are certain that you command enough respect to resist his efforts. Test influence -1.
Oh, what do you know? 1 more cursed die. I'm going to throw it on an angle this time so it spins. Nope, nothing.
No.
I think your philosophy of throwing cursed die are not good because they just roll and the one you want is on the side.
Yeah.
If you fail, people on the street openly glare at you. Lose 1 sanity and discard all ally assets.
All right, so he's going to lose Jake Williams, but Jake did basically what we needed Jake to do. So goodbye, Jake. Back to the wilderness with you, my friend.
All right. Was that all of our encounters?
That's it.
Yeah.
How about a gentle reckoning?
Yeah, that would be really nice.
They're not in the deck, Len.
And a gentle mythos.
Rob took them all out.
Third from last. All right. The Omen track moves to the blue space. How many blue gates do we have? I see 1. I see
1,
2.
2.
Which brings us to 2 doom.
Oh boy.
I think we're not going to make this.
It's only now occurring to you that we're not going to make this?
Yes.
All right.
Well, I had hopes with Agatha next to that Eldritch token, but now it's too little too late.
Right. So
the
also,
monsters blocked her.
One of us has to take a sanity hit.
That can be Monterey, and I will protect that with my Instill Bravery.
All right.
6 dice. I mean, it's going to happen. Or will it? Yes. Okay, I gain a clue.
All right. So now we're going to do Reckoning, starting with monsters on the board. So the Migo, discard the nearest clue and move the monster to that space.
Tokyo, I would say.
Yep. The Son of Sabak. Each investigator on the space loses 1 sanity. No problem. The Horror. Move this monster to the nearest space containing an investigator. That would be...
Monterey?
No.
Nope. That's you.
Oh!
Zoe. Then... Whoops. Then an investigator on that space immediately encounters it. All right.
Right.
Let's have a little fun with this curse. So we're going to start with the horror check at -1. So I'm rolling 4 dice plus 2 for my cross. Did I get anything fun from rolling that's going to help in this? I don't think so. All right. So 4, 5, 6 -1.
Oh,
All right.
Close.
Close
So close.
indeed. So I take 1 sanity.
Ooh.
Then we're gonna fight it. So my strength is a 3. I don't get my special bonus because of losing sanity.
You have a Gatling gun.
Yeah, and I guess I'm gonna use that instead of the
Alchemical concoction.
yeah.
I mean, that makes more sense.
you have a carbine rifle on top of that too.
Yeah.
You have +5 3 times.
Yeah.
And then your hitman roll 1 additional die.
And you got to re-roll.
Which, being cursed, I might need.
Oof!
All right, so I don't take any damage from it. Now, the Gatling gun says you may reroll 2 dice with matching results.
Yeah, well, you got 2 1s. You got 3 1s. You got a lot of 1s.
Let's
Also a
start
couple
with
5s in there though.
All right. I'm always curious because it doesn't say once per.
That's
I
true. It
know.
doesn't.
I don't think it's allowed.
Okay.
Why? Everything says once per turn or not. I mean, I'll
I
quickly look it up.
thought you could, but
I don't remember. All right, so, but while Len is looking that up, I thought I had something else.
the hitman
The
lets
hitman will let me roll. Oh, it lets me roll. It's not a reroll. The Mauser. There we go.
It's looking like the answer is no.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So I take no damage and I do 2 to it.
Okay.
And it goes away, right? Oh no, that's the real
It wasn't
deal.
an ambush. All right, so we're in the middle of reckoning effects, right?
Yeah.
So who else? Did we do the cultist? No. We're gonna add.
Did it?
Okay.
But didn't we lose one for...
We lost one before to bring it to 0, and then the cultist brought it back to 1.
Yes, but this round...
Yeah. So now we're back to 2.
Okay.
The doppelganger.
No. Hear him out. He's right.
This
We were at
round...
1. We lost. We took
it
the hit.
attacked-
It would have brought it to 0, and now it brings it. The cultist brings it back to 1.
Yes.
Okay. We roll a die for Doom. On a 1 or 2, we lose 1 Doom. Save that. Any other creatures? The Migo. Discard the nearest clue. I've got 1, 2 to here. I don't see anything that looks closer. All right. Effects and conditions. Or possessions and conditions. So let's just start with the Dark Pact.
Wait. Do you want to do the cursed first, just in case you have to do some tests? Okay.
We'll start with the Dark Pact.
Okay.
Oh, you think I might have to do...
Just in case. I mean,
Okay.
they usually don't, but
So if this is for the Cursed.
there you go. Curse is gone.
All right. And now for the Dark Pact.
Here.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Oh, pact with the Dark Man. You knew that ever since you signed your name in that terrible book, signed it in your own blood, the day would come eventually. You can hear his cloven feet approaching, and you are certain that the end is near. You are devoured.
Ugh.
Oh, so we lose a Doom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That ends it for Zoe.
Yeah, it sure does. And that means all her stuff is gone too, right?
Yep.
There.
I'll roll for my cursed.
Knew I should have spent those clues to retreat Doom.
4. Nope.
No, you're back. You need 4, 5, or 6.
4, 5. Oh, okay. All right. Go away.
All right. Let's do the debt first. Some men have come to collect on your debt. Part of your essence, that was the deal, and failure to live up to your end of the bargain will cost you and the world more than you bargained for. Resolve the reckoning effect of each room or mythos card in play unless you discard a talent condition. Then discard this card. I laugh at you, Dark Extraction. I laugh.
Okay. That one was a sweetheart.
All right. And now we roll a blessed die and really do not want to roll a 1 or a 2. Good.
3.
And we will do, for Monterey, we'll do a cursed. So we need a 4, 5, or 6. Still cursed. And let's do the dead first. Sorcerer holds you down and carves a symbol into your forehead. Time to pay what you owe, he says. You attempt to dispel the darkness that fills your thoughts. Test lore. I'm not sure Monterey's passed a cursed check yet. Oh no, he did the very first one. Oh, all right. Passed, so dead is gone. And now I have to test observation. That is a fail.
All right. And Bill pointed out that in my confusion, we did the Migo twice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was confused about that.
What do you mean we did the Migo?
The Migo ate a clue, and then... The
Oh! Right. Hunted.
All right.
Hang on, no, I failed the roll. I gotta flip the card. Unhunted. Wherever you go, you cannot escape. Horrors are more terrifying than your wildest dreams follow you. You're never safe, you can never sleep. Lose 1 health and 1 sanity, then flip this card. I will eat that. And that's that.
All right. Okay. So, Zoe has been devoured.
Okay.
But the honest truth is, I kind of thought that this could happen. And so I am prepared.
Okay.
And
Are you prepared given that we're probably going to lose this one?
Yep.
Okay.
So we sort of thought through, just in case this happens, who we might want to have on tap. And I chose Mark Harrigan, the soldier.
Okay.
So, Mark Harrigan, the soldier. He's got stuff. He starts out with a revolver and some kerosene so they can burn things up. He's got pretty good stats.
Yeah.
His personal story triggers when another investigator is defeated or devoured, so this might not go too well for us. His specials. Well, I'm thinking stuff.
Hang on a second. Shouldn't we have done the event from the Mythos card?
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
We didn't spawn the gate.
I'm losing it, guys. I'm just
making fun of me.
Ahead.
All right, so the gate is spawned on Istanbul, but now reports from all over the world indicate that cults have begun to use Ojibwe dream catchers in their rituals. They seem to be trying to use them to manipulate travelers in the dreamlands. You fear what sort of results they might be achieving. Event: each investigator with a lost in time and space condition is devoured. Then each investigator on a space containing a gate gains a lost in time and space condition. Guess what, Monterey?
Oh wow, I am having flashbacks here.
Oh
yeah.
It's Monterey's turn. This is really reminiscent. I remember how that felt. Fortunately, he's a spare character.
All right. Well, I interrupted you, Rob, on that. So
no, I interrupted you. You re-interrupted me. And so the only other thing I need to do.
I was gonna say, does Mark Harrigan not have a figure? Oh, of course he does.
Of course he does.
Another dude with a gun.
Another dude in a trench coat with a gun. But at least it's a little more distinctive of a gun.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to be the lead investigator?
Mark Harrigan does, doesn't he?
Does Mark?
So what do we need to do?
Agatha's got to get up to the Eldritch token and do that encounter.
If there was any way to read Doom, that'd be nice, but
I don't think we can hold it off 3. Literally the only, I don't even think, maybe there's services that can retreat the Omen track, but even then there's 2 blue, 2 green, 3 red.
Yeah.
All right. So Mark is not adjacent to that red gate.
Nope. You could go tangle the doppelganger, and they're tough. There's literally nothing we can do.
Well, I mean, if we can close the 2, yeah, I don't know.
This is.
Yeah, we can't get to any of the red gates.
This is entirely up to Agatha and the Mythos card.
All right, so we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna use my action. You and one monster in your space each lose 1 health. All right, that's Mark.
Okay. I am going to focus and go get a clue.
All right. Well, I am going to hop.
Can we back up for a second?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
No, we're okay. We're okay. Because he's not going to kill me. He's just going to beat me up. I'm just trying to mitigate losing Doom from getting killed.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm acquiring assets and I'm rolling 2 dice.
Okay.
That is only 1 success, even though it looks like it's 2.
Why? What, you wanted night classes or something?
No, I kind of wanted bandages just to.
Well, then you can get them.
Yeah, I'm going to go into debt.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk up here.
Hey!
What?
Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. Silver Twilight Lodge showed up, and we could have reduced Doom, but Monterey Jack is lost in time of space, and everyone else is gone.
No, we need more than one Doom. We needed to get it when Zoe went to get the stuff.
Let's give this a shot.
Mark.
All right, so we're starting with Mark. All right, so we're going to start with an observation -1, which I didn't think through. So it may not matter at all. But I made it.
Nice.
Take no sanity loss, and now strength -1. My strength is a 4, so that's going to be a 3. And I'm going to use the kerosene.
Yeah, light that bitch on fire.
This is what you get for impersonating my friend.
Your dead friend. Or not dead, yeah.
Very little.
Oh, I needed one more. Oh, no, yeah, one more.
And I don't have anything to boost that. Alright, so he's not dead, but I take no damage.
It's close.
Yeah.
Alright. Read me a clue encounter in the wilderness. I think that's wilderness, is it?
I think so. I threw
Yep,
dead
that's
Zoe in the
wilderness.
sea. All right. The natives in this area come to you with a gift, insisting that the knowledge it contains will help you stop the order. Test lore.
Lore. Okay, so my lore is a 3. Okay.
Oh, that's how it's done. If you pass, you're able to master the unusual object. Gain this clue.
Okay, so I gain the clue, and when I gain a clue, I can put it on newspaper report and discard this card and retreat Doom by 1. Probably doesn't do anything, but
you know what? We're at the point where it could. That could be the difference.
if only we could have gotten that Silver Twilight Lodge, but
not really.
All right.
We're gonna go. Oh my God, is the Antediluvian going to awaken?
He's going to
Yeah.
awaken, yes. But before he does, I'm going to do the encounter on a space with an Eldritch token on space 21 above Sydney. I can attempt to disrupt the ritual, test lore -1, so I'll be rolling 3 blessed dice. Okay, I need to roll a... We knew it was going to go this way. I spend a clue. Her special ability says I can spend a clue in resolving a test to reroll any number of dice. So I will do that. I'll reroll all 3. There we go. That's
there
it.
we are.
So I pass, and I spend 2 clues to put the Eldritch token on the mystery.
All right. Oh my God.
And now we have to do Lost in Time and Space for Mr. Monterey Jack. Who would like to read that?
I'll read it. All right. The river of time has been muddied, and you struggle to find a way home. Test lore -1.
Always one die. Always one cursed die with Mr. Monterey.
If you fail, spawn one gate and place your Investigator token on that space, then discard the top card from the Mythos deck
Oh
and
my
shuffle the Mythos deck.
God. Well, there's no shuffling.
Oh.
So, alright. You spawn the gate.
Ah!
Oh!
Oh no, that's.
Why? What are you guys carrying
No,
on?
I was being stupid. Never mind.
So I'm spawning the gate. He goes on the gate. Wherever he... Oh, here he is.
Oh, because the Omen track advanced, it would have still murdered us.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we. I don't think we can get out of this.
No. All right.
Now we do Mythos.
Now we do the Mythos.
One up, and that's it.
All right. So here is what happens. We move to the red spot, the red gate, and then our doom dot drops down to 0. As soon as that happens, we flip over this and we wake the sleeper of Raleigh. Spawn the Cthulhu Ekbit monster on space 3. Then each investigator loses 1 sanity. Place sanity equal to the number of investigators on this sheet. We would have, at the end of this, completed our 3rd mystery. So we would just have to... we would be able to do the final mystery, which reads, the energy of the civilizations of the past have been harnessed by the Order of the Rising Stars, and with it they have dredged up Lost Raleigh from the ocean floor. With a citadel at its shining emerald heart, the sleeper of Raleigh, the Eldritch Horror Cthulhu, lives again. Cthulhu would spawn on space 3, and we wouldn't be able to do any damage to him until we have completed all 3 mysteries, which we have done. However,
Can't get there.
because there are no more Mythos cards. Oh, wait a minute. When the final epic monster has been defeated, the final mystery is solved and the investigators win the game.
Yeah, so we could have gotten to him.
Would we get one more turn to try to do this, or does the game end because there are no more Mythos cards?
No, I think it's when you draw a Mythos card and there is none. So if
But
somehow...
we have to... Oh, okay.
Yeah, if somehow we could get to him this turn and kill him, which it's got a toughness of 7. The problem is we can't get there unless, no one can get to Tokyo, maybe.
All right. So we're going to math this out, just one thing, and we're going to see what service we would get from Joe.
Okay.
Which is?
The service we would get when you gain this card, immediately discard 1 monster of your base with a toughness -3. So, nope.
And you know what amazes me most about all of this, my friends? I didn't think to make a graphic for what happens if we actually lost.
What did you name your channel, Rob? Are you kidding me?
Oh.
This is like going into Wingstop and them saying, we didn't think to order any wings. We've got plenty of soda. That's not why you're going to Wingstop.
Wow. That is disappointing.
That is.
If Agatha didn't get it, if those monsters weren't in her way.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, we were a little... There we go. A little close.
We were close. No, if the monsters were not in the way,
we'd have had it.
We'd have had it, but we didn't.
We didn't.
Well, this is So here's the thing about Eldritch Horrors. When you lose, you feel like you earned that loss. When you get defeated, you feel like, okay, we worked hard to get here. We struggled to the very end. So,
but you know what sucks? The lost in time and space condition made us get rid of that 1 Mythos card. Agatha could have gone down there and potentially done things. I don't know that she would have beaten it in 1 turn.
Yep.
But with Blessed and lots of rerolls.
Except she was up in the heart of Africa, so she could just
she was in Sydney. Right, so I'm saying if we'd have had 2 turns, she'd have gone to Sydney, perhaps gotten some stuff to buff up, and move over there. With the 2nd turn, we would have had a shot.
I don't think the math worked out like that. You were up here, so if we had 1 extra card...
Yeah, this turn I would have moved to Sydney.
Down here, and then you'd flip the... Okay, and then you could...
Then next turn I'd have gone over here, and now,
Yeah.
Yeah, but without any combat spells.
That's
she's
not
basically going up with guts.
Oh, no. I could have used guts. I had who the hell was the thing? Wait a minute.
You had to discard it for one of the earlier mysteries.
Yeah. One of the Mythos cards took away all your spells.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe, yeah.
This was brutal. I mean, I think we're almost at the right level for us. I just wish there were one or two nice cards in there. I think taking them all out was too far, because getting those nice cards occasionally, it's a nice little relief. So I mean, we were close here. We were very close, but I think we made it just slightly too hard for us.
See, I'm gonna disagree with that, and I'm gonna actually give Rob credit, because we got the kind of ending we're looking for, where it is a balls to the wall. Like, can we pull this off? And
yes,
as painful as some of those cards were, it definitely. Now, we got very unlucky that we not only did we have hard cards, but early in the game we were discarding cards in the Mythos deck.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
So we really lost about 4 turns in the process, and if that doesn't happen, even with everything else, we probably win. So, much as I gave you crap, Rob.
Yeah,
I
still would like one or two nice cards. I just occasionally I need a cookie. I'm sorry. Occasionally I need a pat on the head from Eldritch Horror and say, okay, they're there. It's all right. It's all right.
I will admit that the way the tabletop simulator does the setup, it is a little challenging to have that much control over it, as opposed to when we're playing in the physical game. But the question I have, so we failed to stop Cthulhu, and our next game, the only ancient one we have yet to face, is Azathoth, the Dreamer, and it's one of the Azathoth came out in the base set. I have no idea anymore if that means he was regarded as one of the harder ones. I don't know if he still is anymore. But are you guys game to stay at this level and to not have the mercy of the easy cards?
So as I praised you, I will also say we'll have 4 new characters that we don't know as well. I think part of the reason we got good is because we really learned the nuances of our characters, and I think that really helped. I also think we had a really good team that synergized with each other.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we want to go out losing, we want to go out as the ultimate losers, I'm up for the challenge.
Well, and that I think is a legitimate question when it comes to Eldritch Horror and cooperative games in general, right? So the thing, I heard some reviewer commenter who said that it's very important that you don't get to win your first game of cooperative game.
Yep.
And
I agree with that.
I buy that, and because I'm not convinced that winning is the experience that we're looking for here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of why we called it Watch Us Lose. And partly that was just a joke because Eric and I, especially when we started this, were very bad.
Yes.
and if you want to just wait to see if I can ever put one of our Marvel Champions games online, because yet again, we're really bad. But
we are saved from that humiliation by being really bad at recording as well. So our incompetence at technical matters is saving people from seeing our incompetence at other matters as well. So it's balancing it out. Yeah. That's Len brings a level of professionalism to our games.
You give me way too much credit. I appreciate you saying that, but Rob will tell you we've played many games of this in person and have gotten stomped.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, to be honest, I think you and I, Len, and Rob as well, we synergize really well. Because you're the one that's always going dark packs, taking risks, living on the edge, and I'm like, oh no, be careful, heal up, be reserved, and I think that really combines well when we play. When I play with Rob, we're too cautious. So we need a little bit of that wild card for it to balance out.
Recklessness is maybe what we call.
Man, I just look at all of these gates, all of these monsters, all of these fallen investigators. What a game! I love this game. I love to hate this game. I certainly love playing it with you guys. So thank you for sticking with me through this entire campaign. And I cannot wait to see what happens in the next few weeks as we wrap up and have played every single ancient old one in Fantasy Flight Games Eldritch Horror. Thank you all for being on this ride with me. I'm loving it. Okay, you cannot respond. That's fine. Have a good night, everyone.
I didn't know if you were thanking the viewers or us. You're definitely not welcome from us. I mean, you should know that.
Good night, everyone. We'll see you next week.
A sign off. That was great, and I didn't want to ruin it.